Hi, and welcome to the next stage of your beloved and wonderful life. Today we will dive into a very exciting area on the subject of love. Have you ever felt stuck in the past, angry at someone, or maybe even at yourself? Forgiveness is often seen as a gift we give to others. But what if it's actually the greatest gift we can give to ourselves? Forgiveness isn't just about letting go of resentment towards others, it's about releasing the weight we carry within ourselves. It's like unburdening a heavy backpack. It's a word that carries weight, evokes emotion. It's a concept that can stir up a whirlwind of feelings within us, from relief to sorrow, from hope to regret. We often think of it as something we do for others. We imagine it as an act of grace extended to those who have wronged us, a way to mend broken relationships and heal old wounds. But what if forgiveness is, above all, a gift we give ourselves? What if it's a profound act of self-love and self-care, a way to reclaim our own peace and happiness? Holding on to anger, resentment, pain, it keeps us tethered to the past. These emotions can become chains that bind us, preventing us from moving forward and living fully in the present. It's a heavy burden we carry, weighing us down. Imagine carrying a backpack filled with stones, each one representing a grudge, a hurt, a regret. The weight can be overwhelming, exhausting. Forgiveness is the act of gently setting that burden down. It's the moment we decide to release the weight, to let go of the stones, and to free ourselves from the chains of the past. It doesn't mean forgetting or condoning what happened. Forgiveness is not about erasing the past or pretending that the pain never existed. It's about acknowledging the hurt, understanding its impact, and choosing to move beyond it. It's about acknowledging the pain, honoring our experiences, and choosing to move forward. It's a conscious decision to embrace the present and to open ourselves to the possibilities of the future. Forgiveness is a conscious decision to release the grip of the past and step into the present moment. It's about finding peace within ourselves, regardless of the actions of others. It's about choosing peace over pain, freedom over resentment. It's about liberating ourselves from the emotional baggage that holds us back and embracing a life of joy and fulfillment. It's a gift, the greatest gift that we give ourselves. Forgiveness is a journey, a process that takes time and effort. But it's a journey worth taking. It's a path to inner peace, to emotional freedom, and to a life filled with love and compassion. So let us embrace the gift of letting go. Let us choose to forgive, not just for the sake of others, but for our own well-being. Let us release the past and step into a brighter, more peaceful future. In the end, forgiveness is not just an act, but a way of living. It's a commitment to ourselves, to our happiness, and to our peace. It's the ultimate act of self-love, the greatest gift we can give to our own hearts and souls. Forgiveness is often misunderstood. It doesn't mean we condone what happened. It doesn't erase the past or minimize our pain. It simply means we choose to release the grip it has on us. We acknowledge the hurt, the anger, the betrayal. We allow ourselves to feel it fully, to process it, but then we make a conscious choice. We choose to let go of the bitterness, the resentment, the desire for revenge. This doesn't happen overnight. It's a process, a journey, and it's a journey worth taking, because in letting go, we free ourselves. Forgiving others is challenging. It requires us to let go of the hurt and pain that someone else has caused us. It means we have to find it within ourselves to move past the anger and resentment, and that can be incredibly difficult. But forgiving ourselves can be even harder. We often hold ourselves to higher standards than we do others. When we make mistakes, we can be relentless in our self-criticism. We replay our errors over and over in our minds, unable to let go of the guilt and shame. This self-inflicted punishment can be far more damaging than any external judgment. We tend to be our harshest critics, holding on to past mistakes with a tight grip. We scrutinize every decision, every action, and every word spoken. We lie awake at night, haunted by the what-ifs and if-onlys. We berate ourselves for choices made, words spoken, paths not taken. This constant self-criticism can erode our self-esteem and leave us feeling unworthy of happiness or success. We replay them in our minds, berating ourselves for choices made, words spoken, paths not taken. This cycle of self-blame can be exhausting and debilitating. It can prevent us from moving forward and living our lives to the fullest. But what if we could break this cycle? What if we could learn to forgive ourselves and let go of the past? But what if we treated ourselves with the same compassion we offer others? What if we could look at our mistakes with understanding and empathy rather than judgment and condemnation? What if we could acknowledge that we are human, imperfect, and capable of making mistakes? This shift in perspective can be incredibly liberating. What if we acknowledge that we are human, imperfect, and capable of making mistakes? What if we could see our mistakes as opportunities for growth and learning rather than as failures? This mindset can help us to be more forgiving of ourselves and to move forward with greater confidence and resilience. Self-forgiveness is not about letting ourselves off the hook. It's not about ignoring our mistakes or pretending they didn't happen. It's about recognizing that we did the best we could with the knowledge and resources we had at the time. It's about taking responsibility for our actions, but also being kind and compassionate towards ourselves. It's about recognizing that we did the best we could with the knowledge and resources we had at the time. It's about understanding that we are all works in progress, constantly learning and evolving. It's about giving ourselves permission to be imperfect and to make mistakes. It's about learning from our mistakes, growing from our experiences, and extending ourselves the same grace we offer others. It's about seeing our mistakes as valuable lessons that can help us to become better, stronger, and more compassionate individuals. Self-forgiveness is a powerful act of self-love. It allows us to let go of the past and to embrace the present with an open heart and mind. It frees us from the shackles of guilt and shame, allowing us to step fully into our present selves. It frees us from the shackles of guilt and shame, allowing us to step fully into our present selves. It empowers us to live our lives with greater joy, peace, and fulfillment. So, take a deep breath, let go of the past, and give yourself the gift of self-forgiveness. You deserve it. We all make mistakes. It's an inevitable part of being human. We stumble, we fall, we make choices we regret. But these mistakes don't define us. They are not our identity. Instead of viewing mistakes as failures, what if we saw them as opportunities for growth? Each misstep, each wrong turn becomes a chance to learn, to evolve, to become a better version of ourselves. When we approach our mistakes with curiosity rather than judgment, we open ourselves to valuable lessons. We learn resilience, we cultivate compassion, we deepen our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. The inability to forgive is a heavy weight to carry. It keeps us tethered to the past, replaying old hurts, nurturing resentment. This inner turmoil manifests in our lives, impacting our relationships, our health, our overall well-being. Forgiveness is the key to unlocking inner peace. When we release the grip of anger and pain, we create space for serenity and tranquility. This doesn't mean we forget or condone what happened. It simply means we choose to no longer be defined by it. We choose to reclaim our power, our peace, our lives. Forgiveness is not a destination but a journey. It's a path we choose to embark on, one step at a time. There may be setbacks, moments of doubt, resurgences of anger, and that's okay. Healing takes time. It requires patience, compassion, and a willingness to sit with discomfort. It's about acknowledging our pain, honoring our experiences, and choosing to move forward with grace. It's about releasing the need to be right, to seek revenge, to hold on to the past. It's about choosing to break free from the chains of resentment and step into the light of forgiveness. Breaking free from the past. The past is a powerful force. It can be as relentless as the waves crashing on a rocky shore, or as overwhelming as a powerful waterfall in a lush forest. It shapes our beliefs, influences our choices, and colors our perception of the world. Every decision we make, every path we choose, is often a reflection of our past experiences. These memories, whether joyful or sorrowful, become the lenses through which we view our present and future. But we don't have to be prisoners of our past. The chains that bind us are often of our own making, forged from regrets, mistakes, and unresolved conflicts. By recognizing this, we can begin to break free, to rewrite our narrative, and to reclaim our power. Forgiveness is the key that unlocks the shackles of past hurts. It's not about condoning the wrongs done to us, but about freeing ourselves from the burden of carrying them. Forgiveness allows us to heal, to mend broken relationships, and to find peace within ourselves. It allows us to acknowledge the pain, learn from the experience, and then choose to move forward. Journaling and meditation can be powerful tools in this journey, helping us to process our emotions and gain clarity. Seeking support, whether through therapy, support groups, or self-help resources, can also be instrumental in our healing process. We can't change what happened, but we can choose how we respond. Just as the seasons change, so too can our perspectives and attitudes. We can choose to remain trapped in a cycle of anger and resentment. These emotions, while valid, can consume us if left unchecked. Alternatively, we can channel our energy into positive actions, such as practicing mindfulness, engaging in hobbies, or spending quality time with loved ones. Or we can choose to break free, to forgive, and to embrace the freedom that comes with letting go. Like a bird soaring high in the sky, we too can rise above our past, embracing the limitless possibilities of our future. Forgiveness, a catalyst for growth. Forgiveness is not a sign of weakness. It's an act of incredible strength and courage. It takes courage to confront our pain, to acknowledge our hurt, to choose compassion over bitterness. And in that act of courage, we open ourselves to profound growth. We learn empathy, we cultivate resilience, we deepen our capacity for love and compassion. Forgiveness allows us to transform our pain into wisdom, our anger into understanding, our resentment into peace. It's a catalyst for personal growth, leading us to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Embrace forgiveness, embrace yourself. Forgiveness is a gift we give ourselves, a gift we offer others. It's a journey of healing, a path to freedom, a catalyst for growth. It's not always easy, but it's always worth it. Choose to forgive yourself, forgive others. Embrace the transformative power of forgiveness and step into the fullness of who you are meant to be. Let go of the past, embrace the present, and walk forward with a heart full of hope, love, and forgiveness.